right, so there's something that I haven't told you. I'm so bad at keeping secrets, but I promise you, like if you told me something and you're like, listen, this is a special secret thing, please don't tell anyone. Like, I will keep that. I will honor that secret. But if it's like a surprise, I can't hold it in. I can't play poker. Like, if I'm winning, you're gonna know. So I got a couple things last time my mom and I went to that estate sale. You may have remembered the last video, I was digging out some peonies out of someone's yard. I know, I'm a total weirdo, but anyways, I got like a couple other awesome things at this estate sale that I've been waiting to share with you. So we're gonna do that right now. He's heavy. Okay, so I'll give you a little peek. You're like, what in the world? So in the backyard, there was a ton of like garden art, a lot of old concrete things. I'm tapped out on heavy concrete things in my yard, so I let those be. But I did see this cherub baby sitting by this overgrown pond. Look how cool this is. I got this for $15 at that estate sale, and he's bronze. I had no idea until I got home and I did reverse Google imaging. This is kind of a world I really don't know about, and I'm not really a collector of tapestries. I've seen like the courting couples, like that kind of brocade type of tapestry, but this one really spoke to me. This is so beautiful. It's like a piece of art. So the gentleman told me that was the homeowner. His wife purchased this in like the 50s or 60s, and it had always been hanging up on their wall. So with that said, it had quite a bit of dust and some cobwebs on it. So I brought it to my dry cleaner to get it cleaned, and he did a pretty dang good job. All of the colors are really bright now. Wait till you see this thing. I wanted to show you this because I'm thinking of hanging the tapestry similar to how I did her up on the drapery rod, but look how beautiful this is. So I had my friend Corey look at this for me, and she actually knows a lot about linens and tapestries, and she was thinking this might either be from Belgium or it could be French. Nothing is signed. We couldn't find a signature. There are no hang tags on it anywhere. But so this part looks machine done, but then this part is all like hand stitched, all of the binding and stuff around the entire piece. Oh, it's so beautiful. I think I'm gonna either hang this in my bedroom or in the guest room. I really haven't decided yet. I'll be sure to include you in on that decorating video because I think this is gonna be a really fun one to hang. All right, I wanted to show you my dress because I had some requests in my last video to show you what this looked like on, but this is the dress I got from that FabFitFun box. This is from their summer seasonal box. So if you like it too and you end up signing up for their annual membership, you can actually select this dress, but I wanted to show it to you on because it's really, really cute. This is the brand Sol Angeles, and it retailed for $128. So this dress cost more than the entire box, just one thing. But what I liked about the design is it has adjustable straps. Love that. Pockets, as you can see, I was demoing those for you. But I really like the little tie back. I thought was really cute. So I want to show you something that I do with these kinds of dresses because, like, honestly, this kind of looks like a little bit of a beach cover up, which I'm totally going to be wearing this summer. But if you want to dress up more of like a baggy dress like this and add a little shape, say you're going out for dinner or lunch or something, I like to pop on this belt that everyone's tired of seeing. I think this thing's gonna fall apart. I've had this for a couple of years. The elastic's starting to get shot in here. But I pop on a little belt like this higher up on the waistline, and it just kind of cinches it all in. You just gotta like fuss with it. I kind of move the pleating and stuff to the front of the dress to make it kind of fall a little bit nicer. But something like this, and you could put on a nice heel for dinner would look really pretty. And then the jewelry. The jewelry is what makes it for you for dinner, you know? So the earrings came in my box too. And these are from the brand Our Spare Change, and they're so pretty with this mother of pearl and gold metal. I think is super glamorous. And I actually selected the matching bracelet. It's like a coordinating bracelet, and I paired it with some of my vintage jewelry just to kind of stack it on. But I love mixing modern and vintage pieces like this. I think is just a really nice touch to do. So they're a seasonal box, but you get to pick the things that go inside your box. So I love all the things I got because I chose them. But if you'd like to check it out, if you use my code or if you scan the QR code on the screen, you can get a free gift valued at over $200 with your annual membership with them. All right, I've got a pile of stuff over here, and like the living room kind of cleared out and boring right now because I wanted to decorate with you. So the weather's been kind of weird today. It's humid and it's been raining off and on, but it's warm outside. As much as I want to be in the garden, I'm inside here, but I just have been calling for some color and for some spring life in here. So what I did, I fluffed up the cushions on the couch. I gave everything a good vacuum, did some dusting. I always think when you're transitioning in between seasons or doing some refreshing around your home, it's the perfect time to do a really good cleaning. Especially, you know, everyone does spring cleaning, right? It's when we do our deep clean, but just do yourself a favor and do it every time in between seasons. I mean, you're moving stuff around anyways and like kicking up dust. And if you tend to have allergies like I do, it's like the time to kind of get ahead on those big old dust bunnies. Cause I found a few of those around here, but I gave everything a good cleaning before you came over today. But I wanted to add some different colors into the living room here. So I have these pillows that I got from Article. I think I got these like at the tail end of summer last year. I don't know if you remember that video, but they looked really pretty for like kind of transitioning into fall. But I was thinking for my color palette this spring, I wanted to bring these in here because I had some kind of sweatery type of pillows on the couch before. And I love these ones because they're a really nice, almost like a pin tuck stripe linen with this pretty little like fringy fringe, you know, and then velvet. I know it's more of like a wintry fabric, but this color is delicious. Why did I only have 3? I swear I had like 4 of those stripy pillows. What is it with girls and pillows? Do we all have that like obsession with too many throw pillows? I just see cute ones all the time. And then my mom and I went to Home Goods and we were looking at the garden stuff. More cute pillows. It's like an epidemic. I've had this one for years and it's a really nice down linen and velvet. It's like the combo of my favorite fabrics all in one pillow. But this one, they did have at Home Goods. I don't know, did I cut the tag off of it? I feel like you would like, oh, I cut the tag off. Darn it, I can't tell you the name brand of it. It was like a really good quality one, but I love this kind of coral color. So pretty. Love it. Oh my gosh, it's the gauze obsession. I'm like, gauzy dress, gauzy blanket. I just got a gauze short set, like the shorts with the little matching top and stuff. Okay, 2 reasons I love this fabric. One, for warmer months, it's just so nice because it's cotton, it's breathable and feels like very light and airy on your skin. 2, the style is to look wrinkly. So that means for me, I don't need to iron. I don't need to worry about wrinkles and creases. That's the look. As you can see, I have not ordered those cable cover things from Amazon. Honestly, the only time I think about this is when I'm sitting over on the couch and I want to watch a movie. This is the TV, by the way. It's one of those art TVs. So I'm watching my movie and I look at these ugly cords and remind myself that I need to order the dumb cord cover. So I think that'll be a little spring summer project finally this year because it's so ugly. I hate cords. I just dusted everything on this table. This was a really beautiful find from Facebook Marketplace. So it's all hand carved. It's a wooden piece, hand carved, hand painted with this beautiful gilding, really soft color palette too. So it matches really nicely in this room and it has a real marble top on it. I got this, I think for $150 a few years ago on Marketplace. And the guy was so nice. He was so happy to see this thing go. He even loaded it in the back of the truck for me. Like, love you. So I think I want to do something more springy and colorful over here, and especially something to hide those cords right now. So I have this gorgeous like tassel-y textile piece I want to show you. I mean, isn't this beautiful? I got this a couple years ago at an antique mall, and I kind of move it throughout the house. So sometimes I'll have this in the guest room, sometimes I'll have it out on the garden table, and other times here in the living room. But I thought that this color right now for spring would be so beautiful. It's made out of this really thick, almost bark cloth type material, but isn't that fringed, like tassel border just beautiful? It's got a bullion fringe. We're gonna learn about fringe today, everyone. So the twisty stuff is called a bullion fringe, and these are tassels. Are those pretty? I just love that like extra texture in there. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna put this over the top of it. Do you see what I mean? Like, ew, gross. What do you do at your house? I know they make those cord covers that are like the silk ones, but I think like the ones I was told to go flat against the wall, it's like a, I don't know, is it called like a little conduit piece? I don't know what that is. Whatever, this is not a Home Depot DIY channel, okay? I wanna show you the other things that we're gonna bring in here. I think the thing with like thrifting, especially if you've been doing it a long time, sometimes things can look a little bit disheveled or over collected. Is that a word? I'm trying not to use the H word. You know the one. Over collected, we'll use that word. But I found that if you are decorating and you use, say, a color palette in your room, so pick 3 or 4 colors and stick to that color palette. It doesn't matter, you know, how many things you have in your collection. If it is cohesive in that sense, it'll look more thought out and high end and more on a designer type level. Tip number 2, if you see pairs of things, get the 2. It always looks nice to flank something, to balance it, and just to have like a complement to the other. When I found these in Eastern Oregon, I got them at an antique mall. I think I paid like $30. I thought that these were really pretty because it almost looks like a chinoiserie type design, and it's one of those things where I hate putting anything on the inside because look how pretty that is. It's so beautiful. But this is gorgeous porcelain lattice work. So I have 2 of them, and I was gonna put these here. Eventually, this will be the other little project, is hiding my TV speaker, but that's another day. 2. I can't believe I bought green balls, but I've been trying to thrift these dang things for probably a couple years now. My mom and I have been looking at Goodwill. They have like a whole fake plant aisle at our local Goodwills with like wreaths and faux flowers and things like that. And I was like, oh, for sure, I'm gonna find my green balls. And I've been looking for, I just wanna say that over and over again. I've been looking for 2 years for these, but I couldn't find any. And so I did give in a little bit, you know, and I went to Home Goods. So I got them there, but they had different like eucalyptus, and I think these are the boxwood ones, but they're this really nice faux greenery, and they actually did a good job on these, how they look kind of frosty, because I have real boxwood up front to the walkway of the house, and they look really, really realistic. So they did quite well on these, but I always thought that these would look perfect with a little green ball action in there, so it's not fun. Okay, this gorgeous planter. Oh, I still have the tape on from the antique mall. One of my amazing subscribers sent me the link to this. I think it was on that First Dibs website. This is a French piece, and it was used to house garden pots. Like, you'd put your planter on the inside of this, and this would be the more decorative piece that you'd use to cover the practical planter. So I put faux flowers in there for now. My Eden roses are probably going to open here in the next few days. They're just starting to bloom in the garden. Otherwise, I would use my real fresh blooms in here. Plus, that'll hide the TV sound bar there for a bit until I figure out what to do with it. Okay, here on the coffee table, I wanted to do like a little bit of a doily thing, but the shape of my coffee table is kind of like this giant oval, and so it's a little bit tricky trying to figure out what I want to do for a centerpiece, because everything I have is either round or rectangle, so anyways, I'm overthinking this. I got this little doily, I don't know, it was like a placemat doily thing at a church rummage sale. I got it for like $1.25, and it's the cutest thing because they're woven little like grassy daisies, and they're all like multicolored, super pretty. I just got the cutest frog vase from somebody special. I'm gonna put it here in the center of the coffee table, but I just wanted to show this to you because it's this really cool kind of coppery patinaed metal, And I don't have one like this. This is my first frog vase. So I collect the ones that are porcelain, but I've never ever seen a metal one like this before. And I just think it's so cute because I can use it here inside the house, or I could bring it out in the garden for the garden table, and then I don't have to worry about anything getting damaged, or even if it rains, you know, because it's metal, it's a really nice durable piece. So I just think it's so cute. And I popped little dried flowers inside their mouths. I'm gonna put it here on the coffee table. I love it. All right, I hope you've had fun with me today refreshing my living room space. You know, this is something that I always love to encourage you to do. You can refresh and redecorate your home without spending any more money. You already have these linens in your closet. You might have a cupboard full of vases like I do, or some old tablecloths and stuff. And if you kind of revisit them, it refreshes them and breathes new life into your space. You know, growing up, my parents were always moving furniture around, and I guess I learned this little trick from my mom when I was a little girl. But my parents, I swear, like every month they were pushing around the couch or moving the armchair on the other side of the room. And I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but I have heard that moving around items in your space, your home, is like a subconscious motivator in general in your life. I don't know if that's true, but it's kind of that thing of like keeping things refreshed, keeping you like a little alert because something's new. It's exciting. I like that idea. So anyhow, I hope that I inspired you today to maybe do something a little exciting around your home. Dig around in those cupboards and add a little bit of color into your space for spring. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.